It's the best college party we've ever been to.
We're like, we did not know the Alpine Club got down so hard, man. We
Probable.
go from climbing all day, and then we come back and just completely naked desert party.
This is like the freest place in the lower 48.
Why do you keep saying that? There's
cool.
no way that's true.
No, I Googled it. Google said it was true. I definitely look for like good movement and aesthetic climbs, but also like legendary climbs that I've like seen in films or heard about. Right now I've been watching a lot of the Brad Wright films, so he was definitely an inspiration. I saw Brad going for like that big move to the sloper and I was just like, oh, that looks like an awesome climb. As well as Hayden Kennedy, who's done like a bunch of really hard climbs in Indian Creek. Also like Matt Wilder, just knowing like everything he did, like Cheating Reality and Viceroy all on gear. Seeing certain climbs in films definitely makes them like a little more legendary, and it just makes you want to be like the person to repeat it. I think I do want to get through college, but yeah, I mean I definitely think like the ultimate goal in this is to become a professional climber.
Did you like the length of my rope?
Are you ready? I guess you don't even need to fucking belay me until I get to the ledge.
I could spot you a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, that might help actually.
Well, don't worry, I have your interest in mind.
You don't want to have to pull out the sap phone?
You know, now that you made me think of it.
That $450, you might as well use it.
I think Will's risk tolerance is a bit higher than a lot of other people's, although his skill and his strength is also much higher. Climbing like, trad 14R is obviously quite dangerous, but
I think he knows his limits, and I think he knows his abilities.
he was very methodical with the placements, and it's like assuming that those pieces hold, then you're fine, right? Probably.
When you're climbing, if you fall, you'll get caught by the pieces up higher, but then the 0.1 will stop you from swinging into the ledge, which is what gives it RX. There's like definitely some ledge fall potential.
Each piece is better than no piece. And if you have a bunch of bad pieces, then hopefully that all kind of grows into one, maybe hopefully good piece. There's definitely a lot of calculus kind of involved to not get injured or die. Wants to climb most of the 514 trad routes in Colorado before he graduates, or by sophomore year maybe, and that's a pretty stout goal, but he's definitely up to the task.
Oh my God. Yeah, you can just lower. I'll get the gear later. Be casual. That's fine. This tower's kind of big.
Just kind of. I don't know, he showed me the video and it just looked kind of like this just mega untouched rock climb.
I mean, for example, a climb like Kokanee Corner, which has been done one time by Hayden Kennedy and then like hasn't really been attempted by anyone other than Brad, who said it was the hardest climb he'd ever got on. Kind of like made it like mysterious and legendary at the same time, which just got me really stoked on it.
You got it, Will. Come on. Come on. Good try.
What the fuck? Hold up, I gotta trundle that. Crimp, Gaston, right foot up, trust, right hand, 2-finger crimp, put 2.5, cross up, match, clip.
Come on. Nice, Will, good, come on.
Fuck, dude, That dyno's awesome though. It's actually probably like the only coordination dyno I've done outside.
Will's been trying to get me to go out to the creek again. It's not happening. It's not gonna happen, dude. Will, it's not gonna happen. Why? I'm trying to go see my family for Thanksgiving. He's like, oh, see them for Christmas. No, Will, no. That's some Will style stuff. Climbing's more important than everything.
My dad's in town, so I figured it'd be fun to climb with him. He's wanted to get up to Devil's Thumb. He couldn't last time he was here.
How does your dad feel about like the hard and dangerous trad climbing that you do?
I don't know, I guess he likes it more when I do safe climbs.
Does he know how like sketchy that climb is?
No. I don't know. I'll tell him like when it's like kind of RX or whatever, but I'll like tell him like my whole plan and he'll like be like, yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, it's a good view of it. Now, are you climbing on the underhang of that? Is that what that?
On the overhang.
Yeah. On the overhang of that?
Yeah.
Do I wish he picked up a sport or a lifestyle that was a little bit less anxiety or risk prone? Sure, but what I know is he loves this. He loves it, and to have something you're that passionate about is a gift. And so how could you possibly take that away? So I wish he wasn't doing all these trads, but I've also been with him and I've always felt safe.
All right, any suggestions here? Do I go through this chimney? Got it, okay. Okay, just keep me tight. And I'm gonna use this rope.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
It's got time now.
Yeah.
What? You don't think I need them?
Full eagles.
Yeah.
When you get older, your neck is not nearly as flexible as it is when you're younger.
Is that true?
I think so.
You just make that up
I
now.
might have made it up. I don't know. All right, have fun. Be safe.
He has a very good sense of what's real risk and what's perceived risk. And there's no question about it. There's some risks involved. There certainly are, but I think he does it to the best of his ability to make it as safe as it can possibly be. And at this point, he's an adult. He's going to do what he's going to do. And like I said, to have a gift of being that passionate about anything, you can't really take that away.
he genuinely seems like he loves this more than anything else in life. So I feel like taking that away from him would be killing him more than actually like falling on the route.
Oh my god, I love the ground.
There was no death of the party today, so that's always
go.
good.
I don't think I've ever had a more stressful delay. We're only doing like mega repeats or first ascents, that also goes. I never want to delay you on the second ascent of a desert tower again. No.